Hi y'allsies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jamie. I'm a flight attendant and my channel is called The Fly Life of Jamie. Today we are going to be doing a What's in My Bag flight attendant edition. I am so excited to show you what is in my flight attendant tote. I have another What's in My Bag on my channel, but it was just for a purse. I'm actually on call today from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. I haven't been called yet and I haven't had to sit ready at the airport in 2 days. That's where you sit at the airport on standby and in case they need you for a flight last minute. So you have to sit there for 5 hours and then you can be released. They had me doing that 4 days in a row recently and then I have not been used today or yesterday, so it's been really great to like have a little break. So yeah, I think this video is going to be great for any new flight attendants out there who are wondering what to put in their tote. I know I didn't have this mastered until I was flying for a good year and a half. And in the beginning I had a lot of unnecessary extra stuff that I thought I would need that I never ended up needing. And then as time went on, I realized the things that I always needed in my bag in case there wasn't stores nearby on my layovers or stuff like that. I'm going to show you my tote, some of the specs on this tote that make it a really good crew bag. It is from the company Dagny Dover. And then I will go over kind of how I have the bag laid out. So I'll show you from a bird's eye view how I have the stuff inside, and then I will go one by one and I will empty its contents and let you know why those things are useful. If you're interested in seeing the contents of my flight attendant bag, stay tuned. If you're new here, please subscribe. I really want to get to 500 subbies very soon. That would be so awesome. So thank you so much for all the support lately and all the good vibes on my new video. Alright, so this is the Dagny Dover Landon carry-all bag. I have it in the color Onyx, which is black, and then I have the size large. Here's just an overview of the bag. This is the back of the bag. It has a very large luggage sleeve right here. I know some of the skinny ones, your bag can like flop back and forth, but with this one, it stays completely straight up on top of your rollerboard. It also has a pocket right here, which I always put my wings in when I'm doing laundry and I don't want to lose them. I slip my wings in there. I also keep singles in here for shuttle drivers. When we get picked up from the airport by a hotel, it is customary for each crew member to tip at least $1 for their luggage. So it's really nice to have singles in that little pocket. I also love this pocket because when I'm going through regular security or I need to put my phone away really quick, I can slip my phone in here. This fits a large iPhone. It also fits a phone as large as like a Note 9 from Android. This bag is a little bit dirty right now. I haven't washed it in a while, but it is machine washable. So you can take everything out and throw it in the wash and it comes out good as new. The straps you can see are extremely durable, like seatbelt material. And I've had this bag for a year and a half-ish and it's been holding up great. Another feature I wanted to show you really quick before going into the inside is these side snapping zippers. So with the sides down, you get a little bit more of a square shape. And it's really nice when you're putting it like in the overhead bin. It just takes up less room. Also, if you're only going on like a turn or a 2-day trip and you had less things to bring in here, it is really nice to have that fold down feature. Now I'm just going to show you a few of the things on the inside that I love before we do a complete empty of the contents. You have a very durable zipper on the top. This bag also stretches because of the material. So the more you put in it, it does stretch and it allows you to zip it up even with the thing completely stuffed, which leather bags do not do. So I'm just going to show you kind of the layout really quick. Inside, it has this zipper pocket. And this zipper pocket, I keep my passport along with my charging cables for my Apple Watch and my iPhone. I always keep that in there. I never take my passport out. I don't want it getting lost, stolen, whatever. So it always stays in that zippered pocket away from everything else. And then there's two Velcro like pockets on the sides that look like this. One has medication in it. The other is stuff that I need in flight, such as hand lotion, lint roller. Okay, so I have the electronic sleeve back here, and it has like a Velcro thing going across. So I always keep my company iPad, which is right here in that sleeve. Inside has a bunch of stuff. We're about to empty this bag, and I'll show you every single thing I carry. So the first thing I have in my bag is this baby Air Force duffel bag. This is like the cutest thing I've ever seen. I love it. It is so adorable. My mom got it for me from Idaho. We have a bunch of pens and pencils in this little pouch. I keep my Papermate flare tip writing pens in here. These are the type of pens that I use for writing my pen pals and stuff like that. I do write a lot of letters while I'm flying in flight. It is a great way to kill time. It's really fun and I love writing my pen pals. I've had a few for multiple years now, so that is something really fun. I actually didn't have time to write them before becoming a flight attendant. Back in the day I was pen paling, then I had some jobs where I did not have the ability to write them, and then when I started flying again I was like, hey, give me your address again, let's get this thing going, because I have so much downtime on the plane and the only thing we're like allowed to do is read or play like the games that come on our company issued iPad, which is like literally Sudoku or whatever it's called, and then like solitaire. I don't know how to play either one and those are horribly boring, so I basically write letters and read. So there is one more thing I want to explain about this tote. When you are flying off and on, off 3 days, then flying for 4, getting home from a trip, then the next day you're off in the morning, there's just so many times where I don't need my tote with me to like go run errands, go up to the bank, go do laundry, whatever, go to the store. But I'm not going to unpack this entire tote into another purse for 3 days off and then have to repack it when I'm back on call.
Oh my... Oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh.
So my latest invention that I came up with months ago was this Dagnidova Mara sling. This is from the same company as my tote bag. It actually looks like it. It's the same like neoprene material. It has a crossbody strap, and this literally just holds my wallet, a chapstick, and it can hold my phone in the back pocket because it has like this mesh liner. So basically when I get home from a trip and I'm off or I need to run up to the store, I only take this out of my tote. I never want to forget one of my required items or leave something outside of my bag that I needed to bring to work. So this is like the easiest way to do it. All I need is my wallet when I'm off, when I'm running errands, when I'm going to the store. So I just take this out, and then when I go on a trip, I just wrap this up and I throw it in my bag. And then when I'm like at the airport and I'm buying a coffee or whatever, I'll just open it and take my wallet out. And that has been like the best system for me, instead of taking all of this stuff out of my tote, putting it into a purse, then oh, 2 days later I have a trip. So my tote always stays packed. This is the wallet that I use inside that phone sling. This is also from Dagnidova. This thing is perfect. I keep my debit card on the outside pocket for easy access. You open it and it does have room for a bunch of cards. So this thing is so small and compact, and it fits in that phone sling perfectly. I'm gonna keep going inside the crew tote. I have my Kate Spade glasses. I wear contacts 100% of the time, especially in the pandemic. My glasses make my face so greasy with the mask, so I only use those like when I'm at my layover hotel and I'm watching TV. The next thing I have is this Welly Band-Aid kit. This could for sure fit in my luggage instead of in my tote bag, but I think I'm always needing to access it quickly, so it stays in the tote. So the Welly, I keep a Neosporin and then Band-Aids underneath, and it comes in this little kit. And then, okay, my phone is getting really annoying, but I don't want to put it on silent in case crew scheduling calls me, so I'm really sorry about that. So yeah, this little Welly, I just keep a piece of tape to keep it closed. Next, I have this little journal. This is from Moleskine, and it's pretty much handheld. It could be smaller, but I really love this journal because it has a day layout. You can see that one page is for the day, and I love writing little notes to myself. I write if I have a headache or something I want to remember health-wise. I also just kind of write what's going on the plane. I like to write down how I'm feeling. I've been trying to do that more. I write down TikTok ideas. So moving on, I have my AirPod Pros, and I have it in a little Dunkin' Donuts case. Super cute. They're really dirty right now, but yeah, I keep these. Next, I have my badge. I can't really show it, but this is a Kate Spade badge holder. If you open it, it has like a zipper thing on the side, which is so nice to hold like cards, and yeah, it's wonderful. So yeah, this is the front of the badge. I keep my FAA card on the top. So I keep the FAA card in the front. I keep my license in here and my KCM card in the zippered pouch, and then when I come up to KCM, I just unzip it, pull out the license and the KCM card, and that's why I never need to use my passport for KCM, and I don't like to take my passport out because it's just a higher chance that it gets dropped, lost, whatever. So I use my license and my KCM card, which is crew member access. I'll explain more about that later, but basically the entrance that the flight attendants use. Next, I have my keys. I love this Lululemon strap. You should totally check it out if you need a new like key lanyard thing. It comes in black too. It's super thick. It's like a seat belt. And I can always find my keys, and yeah, I love it. So I have that in there. I have Germex hand sanitizer, and I also have a Dove hand sanitizer. This Dove hand sanitizer actually has like lotion in it. I found this not too long ago. It is really like weird consistency, but it's nice that it doesn't dry your hands out so bad. Next, I have this Pandora box. It is a Pandora like ring box basically. And I keep my jewelry in here when I'm flying, and it doesn't get crushed or anything because it's like a hard box. So I have like a few rings in there and also like a few baby hoops, and I have a Tiffany & Co. airplane necklace that I keep in here. I had a scare where I thought I lost that necklace at a hotel, and I had a full-blown like breakdown crying and everything, and after that I was like, no, I need a designated spot for jewelry, and I love that it's hard case, that way it can't get squashed. Like before I had a soft little pocket for rings and stuff, and something like bent one of my rings. So this thing, definitely really great for carrying jewelry, and it's easy to find because it's white. Next, I have this this thing I got in Thailand. It's just a little thing that holds all my hair ties and scrunchies. Next, I have some gum. I have Extra and Orbit. I hate spearmint. Next, I have a Native Deo. This is the peppermint and sugar cane scent. I have started using Native last year after a bunch of deodorants and antiperspirants were literally giving me like cysts in my armpit. Like there was something, it was like definitely a weird allergic reaction, but for some reason the Native is fine. I have a Tide to Go pen. You definitely need this for stains and spills. It's so crucial. Then I have a baby Air Force duffel bag. It matches the large one I showed you at the beginning of this video, and in here I keep a pair of regular Apple headphones, the ones that actually plug into your phone instead of AirPods. And I love these for when I'm flying and I'm watching movies, or if I'm gonna go to sleep on the plane, when I'm like deadheading or non-revving or whatever, not working. Can't use headphones when you're working, but I like these instead of AirPods because my AirPods fall out of my ear a lot. And on the plane, like that's such a disaster when they fall out and it goes 3 seats behind you and you're like asking that person to find them. So I use regular headphones when I'm on the plane because if it falls out, it's just in my lap. It's not gonna go like, you know what I mean, like under the seat and get all dirty. This little perfume I have is actually from Old Navy. It is in the scent Freesia Petals and Rain. This smells amazing. Like it's kind of like a wet rain sweet scent. I carry that in my bag, and I usually use that after I'm done getting ready. All right, I'm going into that electronic pocket to show you what I have in there. So I carry Clorox wipes for the hotels. We are not supposed to be using these on the plane, so I only use these for my layover hotels. And then for the aircraft, as far as like disinfecting surfaces or jump seats, whatever, I use these alcohol wipes that do not have Lysol in it. The reason that we're not supposed to use Lysol is something to do with like the fumes and chemicals that they give off. So they want us using alcohol wipes. I also carry a thing of gloves. These are just regular like latex gloves. I carry these in case the plane didn't have them, but lately we've been completely fine on supplies. In the beginning of the pandemic, it was hit or miss if the station would have supplies for us, but now we've been fine with that. And I also like carrying these because when I use blue shampoo in my hair at like a layover, I like to put these on because it can completely stain your nails, stain your skin. Some of those blue shampoos are like super pigmented and all that, so I really like to have those on me anyway. Next, I have our stack of Notice to Passengers on Disruptive Behavior. These were made by the FAA. It basically tells them that they are subject to civil penalties up to $36,000 for certain misconduct. If they interfere with crew member duties, they can face violations. It's just basically like a warning card. If we are having an issue with passengers, we are supposed to use this card in certain situations. In that same electronic pocket, I have some regular masks. I wear black masks for flying, but when I'm at my hotel or on a layover, I love this like pale pink mask, and then I have some of these hot pink ones. So I just carry masks in there. All right, now we're going into the pocket of things that I need during flight. So I keep like the one side was like the medication pocket, and then the other side was like things I need in flight. I have wipes. These are super strong alcohol wipes. Then I have instant coffee. This is like the espresso kind. You just mix it with boiling water and it makes you coffee. I love these. If I wasn't able to get coffee in the airport, this is better than drinking the airplane coffee. Next is the White Barn concentrated room spray. Everyone has these. This is like the flight attendant thing. Some airlines don't allow you to use your own air freshener in the labs. I'm not gonna comment on that, but this is the rose water and lily. Sometimes people be blowing it up. You have no idea. Next, I have a little Sharpie. I love using this when I'm flying lead to write notes on like the paperwork, the departure time, door close, time in flight, whatever. I really like to write it in hot pink. Next, I have the Shea Cashmere Bath & Body Works hand lotion. This is actually discontinued, but it is the best hand lotion out there. Then I have this mini comb just for little hair touch-ups. Cute. So yeah, I love this little comb for that. Next, I have some Neutrogena makeup remover wipes. I have a bigger one in my actual luggage, but I just had a travel one in my bag from recent trip. I have this little alcohol wipes that I got from the hotel. Now I'm going into the medication pocket, and I'm going to show you kind of the medications that I, at a bare minimum, have to have when I'm flying to stay healthy and everything like that. So first off, in the medication pocket, I have my vitamin packs from GNC. These are like the women's whole body vitamin packs. They're so expensive. It's like $80 for a 30-day supply, and I only get these when they're on clearance. Every time I'm on a layover, I check the GNC store nearby to try to get more of these because it has so much in this pouch, and I wouldn't spend $80 on these regularly, but they're so convenient for traveling. So I always carry vitamins. It's really, really important that you start taking vitamins as soon before you start flying if you're becoming a flight attendant. I mean, in general, everyone should be taking vitamins, right? This bag is ridiculous. I had to give my boyfriend my allergy pill container so he wasn't carrying something like this on his flight, and I just put mine in a plastic bag. But this is basically an antihistamine. It's an allergy relief. The white pills are allergy relief pills. Sometimes I take that if I have like a really long day of flying, and then the red pill is decongestant. So that is, I don't take those every day, just occasionally. Next, I have Gas-X. This is for tooting and for bloating and for your stomach being upset, which does happen. And then in this little bag, I had some Tums. I need to replace this one, but yeah, Tums is also a really good thing to have for upset stomach and stuff like that. I have some Excedrin migraine that I always carry. It's so important. Then I have a daily multivitamin, and I actually used a shampoo container to put these multivitamins in, so it's kind of like that. The opening is just like normal. It's not like the squeeze kind or whatever. So yeah, this just holds maybe like 40 pills or so. It surprisingly holds a lot. So that's how I carry my multivitamin. Next, I have Tylenol for fevers and stuff like that. This is ridiculous. Then I have Claritin D. This is so important to buy and have with you. I'm telling you this because if you're on a layover, you get crazy congested, you're at risk of getting an ear infection, congestion in your head, it's getting bad. The pharmacies are closed sometimes as early as like 10 p.m. You will not be able to find Claritin D because they don't sell this on the shelf. You have to get it from over the pharmacy. So I always make sure I have Claritin D on me. That way, in case something happens, a sinus infection or some kind of congestion, I'm gonna be okay. I also carry ibuprofen for your regular headaches. And then I have this baby seasoning bottle. Isn't that the cutest thing? I had to buy it because it was mini. I also have a little lint roller in my bag in case my uniform is getting fuzzy. That was about it for all of the medicine and stuff. I know that seems like so much to bring, but it is really important that you have those items. Those are like the most basic things other than like specifically prescribed medication that you would need while you're flying. Claritin D, Tylenol, ibuprofen, Tums, Gas-X, stuff like that. Okay, next, I'm going into that zippered pocket. I have my passport. This is this cute little sleeve I have on it to keep it protected. I actually had to get a new passport recently because last year my wallet was stolen or it went missing. It's still a whole thing, but I just got a new passport. I also have my COVID-19 vaccination card, and I have that laminated. If you haven't laminated yours yet, I definitely recommend that you get this done. That way it does not get damaged. You may need this to travel internationally very soon. So I keep the laminated vaccination card inside my passport book right next to my passport. All right, another weird thing I carry is Starbucks gift cards. I carry about 4 to 5 $5 each Starbucks gift cards in my crew tote. Example, if no, this is crew scheduling. Hello?
Hello,
Who is this?
it's UPS.
Okay, do I need to sign for something?
Yeah, are you at home?
Yeah.
Okay, so please come on.
Okay, I'll be down in 1 second. Thank you. Okay, I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, sorry, I had a delivery. Anyway, okay, where was I? So yeah, I carry the Starbucks gift cards. They do come in handy if I'm non-revving and it's really like not likely that I'm gonna get on a flight and a gate agent like helps me out or something. I'll give them a $5 Starbucks gift card. There was another situation where I was on the flight and my boyfriend was waiting to get on and the gate agent was like, there's no seats, and I was like, I literally see seats, and it was just getting like really nerve-wracking, like whether or not he was gonna get on. And then I had seen the captain literally come out of the cockpit and was like telling the gate agent like, we can't leave her boyfriend. This was like a pilot for my airline, but yeah, he was like telling the gate agent, don't leave him behind, there's seats on the plane, we're not going anywhere unless you like get him on. And it was so nice, like I've never seen anyone do that. And he was like making sure that my boyfriend got on that flight. So we gave him a $5 Starbucks gift card. It was like the least we could do. There was another situation where 2 people helped us during a medical emergency on our flight. And they literally were like staying with this guy for 3 hours, making sure he was okay after we had done our reporting and like making sure he was okay. They were just kind of volunteering to stay next to the person who had the medical emergency just to make sure, just in case anything else happened. And it was so sweet, and they were both like nurses, the 2 people, and I had some of these on me, so we wrote a little note saying like, thank you so much for helping us, love, crew, whatever, and we put like the flight number and all of our names, and it was like really sweet for us to give that to them. So I think it's really important that you have these, because you never know when somebody is going to do something for you or make your day, and it's like such a nice thing to give back to them. Next, I carry this Belkin power bank. This one only holds about 1 charge and then it's dead, but it is enough for me in case I forget to charge my phone or something like that. Then I have this very small charger for that power bank. I keep that in here because if I use it, I'll recharge it right away. Then I have my Apple Watch charger. This is so amazing, this case from Amazon. It's actually like, the charger is in here, if that makes sense. This like rubberized piece is kind of like a stand, but this is the actual original Apple Watch cable, and you just wire it through there, and then this part pops up so you can like charge it on a little stand, and then it flaps down and it basically makes it into like a disc, and this keeps the cord from getting all over the place, and I love using it on my layovers. So yeah, that thing is awesome. I also carry 1 Apple iPhone charger in here. Sometimes I carry an extra cord, but for the bare minimum, I just carry my layover charger. I never ever take chargers from my house. I always keep them in there, the ones that I need, because again, take it from the house, put it in the bag, then when you're at home you need it in your bed. It's just like I have separate chargers for everything. That way when I am traveling, I don't have to worry about forgetting it because it's already in my tote bag. Okay, so I know this video is already getting so long. I just wanted to really quick, I did not talk about the price of this bag, which is really important because it's really, really expensive. So the large Land and Carry-All bag from Dagny Dover right now on their website is $185. I know it is so steep, and I originally did not want to pay that much for this bag, but I really do feel like it's worth the price, especially for how long the bag lasts. I did forget to mention it does come with a crossbody strap, but I don't use it because it just goes on top of my luggage. They rarely run sales on their website. I think they do have like a teacher's discount or like a first time buyer like 10% discount, but I promise you, you can find this bag on eBay and on Poshmark for almost like half the price. I have seen multiple large Land and Carry-Alls on Poshmark for around like 100, 125. I've seen one on eBay for like 150. Definitely check Poshmark and eBay first before spending $185 on it. I think you can definitely find a deal on Poshmark. I hope one thing in my bag you didn't think of to carry when you're traveling, or something in this video helped you as far as packing a travel tote bag if you're not a flight attendant. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next video. Bye, y'allsies!